Hey everyone, we're going to talk about composing an email. Now, as I said before, email is going to be one of the primary forms of communication between your teachers, other students, and some of the administrative staff. So forming a really well-constructed email is very important. Let's take a look at how we're going to compose an email and some of the key points or some of the key factors that you have to look at when building your email. So as you can see here, I have my Gmail open. The first thing I'm going to do is come up to the compose icon right here. I'll click compose and this great little email box opens up for me. Now let's take a look at some of the key factors here. First, we have our to. To is going to be the person who's going to be receiving your email, so the recipient of your email. This could be anyone in our school or anyone that you have an email address for. In this instance, I'm just going to send myself an email to my work email address. So I'm going to type in A Rosado. There we go. And you'll see that Gmail automatically populates my email because I'm in the school directory. That's a great feature to have so you don't have to remember everyone's emails. Maybe I just remembered my name. So I'll delete the rest of that and I'll just type in my name. Oh. And you'll see I come up again. So you don't always have to have someone's email in order to send it to them. The other great thing that Google does is that if you're in constant communication with someone outside of our domain, so maybe someone that doesn't have an esperanzacybercs.net email account, if you email them regularly, they will also be populated into your recent contacts. And you can quickly pull them up as you need to. But for this instance, I'm just going to click on my name here, and you'll see that I come up in the to section. The next key component here is the subject line. Now, I see many students email without subject lines. This makes it very difficult to tell what the issue is right off the bat. So if you're emailing, let's say, a tech problem, and it just says no subject, I don't know how urgent it is, or I don't know what the subject of the email is. If I see the subject and maybe it says, computer shutting down, then I know automatically that this is a very serious issue and I have to get to it. Without a subject, maybe I can put it off for a few minutes until I get back to my desk. So having subjects is very important. It also helps when you're searching for particular emails. So the subject should be short and concise, but generally involving what the topic of the email is. So in this case, I'm just going to say introduction. Okay, I have introduction. I know it's going to be my introduction email when I send it to myself. Moving down into the body. Now the body is really where things get a little complex, because you have to remember the skills you learned before about writing letters. Now, not many people send letters anymore because we have email, but the same rules still apply. So let's take a look here. The first thing we always want to have is a greeting. And a greeting is always going to be something that's introducing yourself or acknowledging the person that you're emailing. So when we write letters, we say, Dear Mr. Rosado, or Dear Mr. Estrada, or Good morning, sir, or To whom it may concern. These are all types of greetings that we use. In this instance, I'm just going to say, Hello, Mr. Rosado. And that's my greeting. Greetings are very important because they're like an introduction. It's like when you go to someone's house. The first thing you do is that you say hello, or when you answer a phone, you say hello or how's it going. Without having a greeting, it's just like walking into someone's house without even saying hello, which is very rude. So make sure you always have a greeting and make sure it's always polite. The next thing we're going to have is our body. Now, the body paragraph or the body section of your email should entail anything that you want to tell the person, okay? But it should be written in correct English, okay? We're not using what we call now texting language. And you want to make sure you're using correct punctuation and capitalization throughout the email. So I'm just going to send a quick email here to myself just saying my name is Andrew Rosado. I am emailing, see, there it is again, emailing you to say hello. Now, notice how I made a mistake in there. I don't ever want to send an email with a mistake, so I want to make sure I come back and fix this. So I'm going to say hello. Okay, and that's the body of my email. Now, I want to end with a conclusion or a farewell statement, and this could be something like sincerely or best regards or have a great day. So let's just say hope you have a great day, comma, and then a signature, which on a regular letter, right, if we were writing this on paper, we would sign our name. In this instance, I'm just going to type in my name, Andrew Rosado. So there we go. I have my subject. First I have my recipient. I have my subject. And then in my body I have my greeting, the meat or the content of my body paragraph there, my conclusion or my farewell statement, and then my signature. The one thing I always want to make sure I do is come down and check my spelling. Checking spelling is making sure that all my spelling is correct. It won't fix punctuation, so make sure you keep an eye on that. And then once you're done, you'll just come down and hit send. So those are the basics of sending an email or constructing an email. You're going to be practicing this in a little while, so make sure that you use these rules as a guideline to help you construct better emails.